Good morning, dear listeners. Today we have a new podcast from the series of No Age Ontology, The Seven Laws of Reality and Being, based on my two books with the same titles. And today we are going to speak a little bit more about mind, the principle of mind, which is the first principle of the seven principles of reality, which states that all is mind, and the evolution of the universe, the physical universe as it appears to our senses. First of all, we have to start by distinguishing the evolution of the universe, as it is also explained in different kind of texts and teachings, both in the Buddhist and Hindu traditions, which comprises of different kalpas or eons. And it starts with the physical matter formation, and then sentient beings appear, and then they evolve sort of up and down 20 times in what is called the 20 minor kalpas, and then there is the complete destruction of the universe, and then a new universe is formed. So it is kind of a cycle. It is according to the law of rhythm and cyclicity, which I also explained in the book The Seven Laws of Reality. Also according to the Kybalion, which is the text, the root text from my book, for my book as a kind of commentary. So having said that, the principle of mind states that everything is mind. So basically, and even though the universe starts by forming the physical, the form of the physical matters of the five elements, this is not this is definitely not sort of outside of mind, outside of our mind. Basically, the universe evolves within mind and by mind and through mind. And basically the consciousness of sentient beings, which are roaming around in the realms of the cycle, birth and death, evolve in a new universe from the destruction of a previous universe. So basically the evolution and dissolution of the universe is integrated within the principle of mind. So mind means here the mind principle, which is both a singularity and a plurality. Because singularity, because all minds are integrated and included and non-dual with all with themselves, with all other minds. And plurality, because the appearance, the cognition of appearances is infinitely pluralized. So this is a little bit difficult to understand, but by reading the different principles as are explained in the book, it becomes very clear, especially the first principle of mind. So then we come to the next questions about how do we basically integrate our understanding, scientific understanding of the evolution of the earth and human beings with the teachings that the various teachings in various traditions that say that human beings are now in the state of degenerations, but previously was a kind of age of golden age where human beings lived thousands of years, first hundreds and before that thousands of years. So that's really difficult to understand. And how did the earth look like? Well, here the key point is to understand that the consciousness of the different sentient beings that cognizes appearances is integrated with appearances. They're not separate. So what appears is according to the karma the law of cause and effect of the consciousness and of the beings that are cognizing these appearances. So basically, in a nutshell, the Earth did not look the same as it looks now to the sentient beings or the human beings that lived, let's say, in the golden age, so before this age of destruction. It was just simply a different experience, a different experience of subject and object. So a different perception. So basically, the perception changes, and the object of perception changes, and it's interdependent and interrelated with the subject that cognizes these appearances. So to make it even more simple, basically we can say that the Earth, the perception of the Earth and the universe changes for the beings according to karma of those beings which are experiencing the universe and the Earth. So basically, the Earth, for the beings that lived in the golden age, maybe didn't look like the Earth that we experience now, but it was simply a different perception. It just looked different. It was a different perception altogether. So you can't reconcile these two, the scientific understanding and the karmic perception and understanding, because they just don't match. We can only understand scientifically now what is appearing according to our karmic perception. We cannot understand the karmic perception of human beings of a different era, and so on. So now we are on the course of destruction, which is the Kali Yuga, and so at the end, it's been said that the human beings of the future, the one that will experience the end of this minor eon before life will start increasing again, will only live 8 years. Well, the average age will be 8 years old. So the human beings maximum will probably live 20 years, maybe 25, 30 years. But the average age will be 8. So, and they will be very short. They will be very, very short. So they will be completely different, and the Earth will look different to these human beings of the future. And then after that, it will start a new evolution towards the golden age, the next golden age. And at the end of that, human beings will live 80,000 years. So it's very difficult to understand, to actually understand in our scientific terms, because we just don't have any parameters, scientific parameters, to understand that sort of cognition and experience of reality. Okay, so this is just a brief introduction, but to understand it better, one needs to study the different laws and principles of reality. That can be done in my 2 books, but also many other books on this topic, which especially the Buddhist teachings on cosmology and the Hindu teaching of cosmology. Thank you for listening.